Hi guys, I'm Similoluwa Tabitha and welcome to my YouTube channel. Sometimes I'm Simi, the girl figuring out life, and here I'll be sharing my everyday stories, what inspired me, and a little bit of life issues. Other times I'll be Tabitha, the boss lady, the girl behind the hair business, and whether you are here for the business, the beauty, or a little bit of both or real life, you are in the right space. This is my introduction video, and you won't believe I retake this video. I think this is the second retake. The first time I didn't upload, I think I was a bit skeptical. It's not looking perfect to me, so I deleted the clips. But now I'm making this one, and please, you guys should watch. So this is my introduction video, like I said before. So I'll be sharing you a little bit about myself, where I grew up, where I'm from, and what inspires me. So the first question I have here is, what is my full name? My full name is Similoluwa Tabitha. Some people call me Simi, other people call me Tabitha, depending on where and how you meet me. So the second question I'm adding here is, where am I from? Yeah, I'm proudly Nigerian, and I'm from Ogun State, a little city called Shagamu, Remo. I have my third question here saying, what do you do as Simi? That's interesting. What do I do as Simi? I don't do anything. I'm just me, the girl figuring out life, just like I said, the one that I experiment with my environment, I reflect, I journal my day-to-day activity as a creative woman, and that's just it. So we have the next one here that says, "What do I do as Tabitha?" Some people have met the Tabitha part of me. That is the business part of me. Some people even call me workaholic, which I don't even mind. Tabitha is the hand behind the list. The skill side of me. Yeah. I'm into a business. I ventilate. I do machine wig making. I color. I do revamping and styling. Everything wig making, I do it. So let's just say Tabitha is the lady that empowers women and also runs a business. So I have my fifth question, I guess. What's one thing people don't know about me? People don't know I'm super introverted. I'm skeptical about being seen, which is actually funny because as a business owner, right now, I think from last year, you have to show your face. I think 2020, 2021, you don't really have to show your face as a business owner before people can know that business. But now you have to be the face of the business. So now I'm going into visibility and I create and teach for a living. You can see that is quite funny. So the next question here is, what is your biggest dream? Right now, I will say my biggest dream is to be a global brand. I want to be in everyone's mouth. This year, I'm actually doing that. I want everyone to know me. Another question says, how do you balance both sides? Honestly, I don't always get it right, but I listen to the version of me that needs to be at the space at the moment. If you need me to be Simi, I will be, and if you need me to be Tabitha, I will be. But like I said, most times I'm always Tabitha, but it is not easy. I try as much as possible. Okay, and one thing is, I don't have a lot of people around me. Always private. So I would say a smaller version of people, or a small people rather, knows my side of Simi, while vast of people know the Tabitha side of me. But now I'm trying to balance both sides. I don't want to be so hard up as Tabitha I'm always showing to people. The next question here says, what is the most fulfilling part of my job as a hair business owner? The most fulfilling part of my job is seeing customers' confidence in the hairs I do for them, and then teaching my students and they are getting the skills and killing it. There is no greater feeling than that. I have a quite number of students. I think I've trained up to 25 to 30 students now. I can't quite say the number, but it's between 25 to 30, like I said. And seeing them in their space, seeing their Instagram or TikTok. And then I'm like, go girl, yeah, Tabitha, that is the most fulfilling part of my job. And the client sending me reviews, then was bring. Another question here is, what am I leaning towards right now? What I'm leaning towards right now is resting. I wish, or I'm learning to take time off. I'm learning to take time off, this work of a thing, trying to lean into the part of me, into that soft part of me, the sinister side of me, to enjoy. Oh, man, let me enjoy my money. It's not easy. It's not easy working 365 days, and then at the end of the day, January 1st or January 3rd, I'm working again, just sleeping for 2 or 3 days. But now I'm trying to rest without guilt. The next question here is, what's been the hardest part of building a brand? Guys, we all know the hardest part of building a brand, and that is staying consistent. Man, it is not easy. Staying consistent, whether you are sick, whether you don't feel like showing your face, you just have to be there for your people. You have to, even these days, Instagram, TikTok, I don't know the social media you guys are using that I am not using, but one thing about all this social media now is you have to stay consistent. You have to show up in people's face so they won't forget you or your brand. So staying consistent is the hardest part of building a brand. So I have another question here that says, what inspires me to open a YouTube channel? Honestly, I've been a YouTube babe for a very, very long time. YouTube has been on my mind since 2020 to 2021, but procrastination have gotten a very big part of me. But I said this year, babe, this year I'm going to do that. So I'm here now, and this is the beginning of my YouTube journey. Okay, I think this is the second to the last question I have here. So, if I'm to pick between TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, what will I pick? YouTube, of course. Like I said, I'm a YouTube babe. Yes, I am a YouTube babe. So YouTube for the learning, and that is what I'm doing. I'm trying to show you guys what I do and to teach you guys what I do. And Instagram for the branding and TikTok for fun. What? YouTube. Mm-hmm. Clunky. Okay, so the last question is, describe your personality in 3 words. I will say I'm soft, I'm driven, and I'm introspective. So that's it. So this is the end of the Get to Know Me introduction video. Like I said, I'm Similoluwa Tabitha, and whether you are here for the business, you are here for beauty, or you want to learn one or two, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to like and share my channel. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.